Let me show you how you can set up an AI social media manager for your marketing agency in 2026 with CloudChat directly from scratch in a very simple way. So the tool that we're going to use for that is called PostPlanify, which is essentially a social media management platform built for agencies and teams. And it has its own MCP integration, which means that it can connect to CloudChat and actually communicate all together to help you like schedule posts, managing your client social accounts, viewing the posts, and also see the analytics, reply to comments, and also as well as generate branded PDF reports like with all the beautiful charts and everything from the chat directly itself. So let me go to the Claude and show you like in practice how we can use it. Then I will be also showing you how you can simply set this up for your agency as well. So first of all, I asked Claude to list me all my PostPlanify workspaces just to make sure that the integration is working. And it lists me all my 9 workspaces and also as well as my accounts right here. Then I just asked him like, tell me how my accounts performed in the last 7 days on my personal workspace. And it told me all the details between like my X account, my Twitter account is carrying everything. It got this many views, this engagement, and also all the other details related to my YouTube account, my Google My Business account, and all the other accounts as well right here. So it also like told me what are my top posts. For example, I can just take a look into those and tell Claude like just see all these posts and generate me some post ideas that can perform really well. It also told me like what is working, what is not working. Then I told him to create me a visual PDF report with historical trends and all the other details for my personal workspace for the data over the last 14 days. And include like all the essential metrics that will be helpful for the clients to understand what is going on and also how my account data changed over the time period that I told Claude. And it just made some requests to PostPlanify to gather all the data all together, and it started working on the visual PDF report, which created me this. And let me show you that, which looks pretty good by the way, if you ask me, and you can even like ask Claude to make some additional adjustments on this PDF file as well. Like just take a look at this. It got me my total views, my total engagement, and how my followers data has changed. I can also see my daily views data right here. I can also see my daily engagement, my follower count, and I can also see as well as like how my week over week change happened, my views, my engagement data, and also my YouTube account details, my subscribers in a historical view. I can also see my account breakdown details, which is pretty crucial for your clients, by the way, to see this, like to show them the value they are getting by using your social media management services at your marketing agency. You can see all the details right here. You can also see like the top 10 posts, like the engagement signal. You can basically show this to your clients to make them understand what kind of content is working. And you can also use this data to create more content around these topics. So you get more engagement, and you can also see like what is going on, takeaways from Claude AI directly, so you have the overall picture as well. Then I want to show you like what else can you do with PostPlanify integration to MCP for your agency. So then I basically told him to, can you also check if there's any comments that I haven't replied in the last 7 days on my personal workspace, and just got all the data again from PostPlanify. It is making some requests. Then it got me like you haven't replied to these 3 comments, and it even told me like want me to draft some replies, so it can basically write the replies for you, for your brand, for your client social media accounts. And if you want to, you can also reply to these comments directly from CloudChat, by the way. And basically Claude can help you with drafting some replies, replying back to those, and managing all these sort of moderation of comments, and also as well as your Instagram and Facebook DMs all in one chat. And then I basically told him, based on all the data you have about my accounts, can you tell me like which content type is working, why, and also suggest me 10 content ideas for my next post for the maximum engagement. And it basically got all my data from the reports and analytics, and it told me what is working across my top posts and also as well as created my 10 ideas for maximum engagement, such as some topics about the things that I can create as for my next post, which I can just use these ideas to create these posts. And basically these posts tend to perform much better than the others that I will be creating because I am making data-driven decisions right here. Then I just told him like schedule a Twitter post for tomorrow 2 p.m. Eastern time with this image. I just gave the link of the image. Then I also gave the caption to himself and just schedule and confirm this post for tomorrow to go live at this time as well. So this is like the overall picture, what you can do with PostPlanify integration to CloudChat at your marketing agency, so you have the overall control what is going on across your client social media accounts. Let me just come into the PostPlanify again and show you the dashboard, because here you can access all the data and basically confirm every change right here from the one single dashboard as well, because it's a full suite with analytics, with creating a post workflows and all the other stuff. So this is a content calendar where you will be seeing all your scheduled and published posts on PostPlanify. You can see their details, you can see the previews, the performance insights, and also as well as discuss with your teammates and clients something related to the post before things go live. And you can also see the post, by the way, that I told Claude to create for tomorrow right here. This is the post that I told him to create, and you can see that it is scheduled for tomorrow right here as well. Then I can basically go to the analytics suite and see all my social media insights right here in the screen for my clients. I can basically select my client workspace from the drop down right here. Then I will be seeing its accounts details such as my total followers, my views, my engagement data, and also how it's changing over the time. And also my top posts right here as well, my views by platform. And also I can go into each account and see its details and how it changed over time, such as my followers. This is the trend graph. This is the views historical graph, and also my engagement data, my best times to post data, and also as well as how my posts have performed over the time. So I can just take a look like what is working well, and I can just create more of it. By the way, as for the configuration part, you will first need to create a workspace for your clients, and then under these workspaces, you can invite your clients and also as well as your team members to collaborate all together and also have one shared calendar to basically manage everything. You can write their email address, select the role, send the invite so they can just join. And in the accounts tab, you will be able to connect all your client social media accounts from here as well. You can see all the available platforms on PostPlanify, such as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google My Business, and any other platforms you see here is supported. And then let me show you how we can easily create and schedule posts from the composer directly on PostPlanify. So this is like where you can upload your media file. This could be image, video, whatever. You can also import from Canva, Google Drive, and Dropbox. And let me just upload an example image right here. Then I will be selecting the accounts that I want to publish this post to. Then I can write my post description, such as, let's say, example caption for now. Then I can customize each post per platform, such as adding locations for Instagram posts, adding a first comment. You can also tag users as well for Instagram posts. You can add collaborators to basically by writing their username right here. Then you can use AI features to refine the captions, such as fixing grammar, rephrasing it, whatever. You can even generate AI captions completely from scratch per platform as well, by the way. Then you can of course request approval from your teammates and also as well as from your clients as well if you want your post to get approved before it goes live. Then I want to schedule this post for a later date. I can even publish it right now or save it as a draft if I want to come back to it later. Then in the social inbox tab, you'll be able to manage your comments and DMs for your clients. For the engagement part, you can basically see all the details right here. Some of the comments that I got, I can write a reply back to those, send a reply. I can even generate AI replies or get one from my saved replies if it's something I use over and over again. I can also assign specific comments to my teammates so they can take care of it. I can also assign labels as well. This is also supported. And as I told you before, the messages, which means DMs, is supported across Instagram and Facebook as well right here. In the media library, of course, you can also manage your brand assets, such as the images, videos, everything you use in your posts is going to appear right here as well. You can create separate folders, separate tags for categorization. You can also upload some media files to use them later as well. And in the reports app, which is pretty crucial by the way, you can also generate branded PDF reports. If you don't want to deal with any CloudChat stuff, this is also supported inside PostPlanify. You can give it a title, select the date range, select the accounts. Once you click on generate, you can see all your details right here, and you can basically go to those reports to see the details such as my total followers, my views, my engagement data, and also how it's changing over the date time period that I selected. I can see my account-based details and also trend and insights graphs such as my daily views, my engagement rate by platform, and all the other relevant and very important metrics. And I can also see my top performing posts in this column as well. So last but not least, let me show you how you can set up Claude for your own workflow as well inside PostPlanify, because as I told you, it is pretty easy. First of all, you come into this API key section because you're going to create a key that you will be using to make sure that your Claude can access your PostPlanify data without any issues. So you can just give it a name, let's say Claude 2 for now. I'm going to create this, and you should be storing this key somewhere safe. And then you can just go to your CloudChat screen. In the Claude desktop, you can go to the settings, and in the developers tab, you're gonna see a edit config button where you can just go to this file and edit this and basically change this MCP servers with the one we have in the documentation directly. So you can just go to this link, see view setup docs, and here there's this Claude desktop option, which you can just copy this MCP servers one. I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm just gonna paste this right here. Then you should be pasting the API key that you just copied right here for this parameter. So I'm gonna save the file, I'm gonna close this, I'm gonna close this one as well. Then I'm going to be quit from my CloudChat desktop app because I should be reopening it completely from scratch. So I should be restarting it. Once it's restarted, you can go to the settings again, the developer tab, and you're gonna see that PostPlanify is set up correctly if you see this running chip right here as well. So this means that you can basically start chatting with your Claude agent to manage all your client social accounts from one single chat screen. So I hope you found this video helpful. I just wanted to show you a workflow where you can leverage in 2026 for your social media agency, because I'm nearly sure that this is going to help you save a lot of time and a lot of headache as well. So you can just give PostPlanify a try for free for 7 days. So you can just give it a try, see for yourself if it really fits into your workflow. It starts from $99 per month to $299 and beyond based on what you need. And you can see all the details right here as well. So have a great one. Take care. Cheers.